time at the moment. You arrived when it was dark. Dúlintrast is outside staring at stars.
And swans.
And swans and various things like that. And yes, the full moon is reflected. A reflection of the full moon is reflected in the Great Lake, but there is no full moon in the sky, which is kind of one of those strange magical things that happens in Lothlorien. The whole of Lothlorien is protected in some kind of like I don't know, like a threshold kind of thing, threshold type magic. A protective barrier kind of thing. People can come in and go out from it, but not if they do kind of enter and leave, especially intruders, enter and leave that way. Galadriel is alerted by some kind of ESP presence. Yeah, so she said she's like I mean, if a group of orcs tried to invade Lothlorien, telepathically, Galadriel would be aware of their presence. Just by the actual the residual magic of Lothlorien and the magical essence left over by the gods that created Lothlorien. Okay.
Zellie.
Morwen is now going into the bathroom. She's like, Zabi has come out the bathroom.
Yeah.
So, and there is bubbles all over the floor. There's water all over the bathroom area. Yes. So the bathroom itself has been almost flooded.
I'm a little hobbit. What do you expect?
Yeah, it's a little hobbit.
To me, it's like a huge swimming pool.
So yeah, it's the bathroom itself has been kind of messed up a good bit.
Telepathic engage. Just so you know.
Telepathic engage.
Okay, so we'll start with Theo. Theo was outside speaking with the...
Yes, I was beginning to walk back, but I've decided not to go straight back.
Okay. Let me just...
I've decided for a little walkie round.
A walkie round, okay.
I want a walkie round.
Walking around where?
Well, that's the place. I don't know where until I get there.
Okay. Oh, typies.
Sorry, I'm just responding. So have a little walkie round.
Yes, what I'm going to do is going to continue along here because I've just come out the stable, spoken to the guy. I know the carriage isn't going to be ready until tomorrow morning. I'm going to walk along here looking through because these were open windows or stained windows or something like that, glass windows. If I remember correctly.
Yes.
So can I, like, as I'm walking, just peer through either the windows or if there's a door to see what it says on the door? So I wanted to walk towards the exit gate or entrance gate, whatever you call it.
The gate is where number 2's at.
Oh, yeah, shit. Okay, I want to walk to where the pond
that's where the pond was, the fountain. Yes, yeah. The fountain.
So I want to walk along this road.
Okay, it's kind of it's a very
looking
long,
in 26, 25, 24 as I'm going along.
Various rooms and that kind of thing. It's a very long paved upper terrace. Yes. As you're walking past where they keep the saddles and the horseshoes, and there's a blacksmith in there. Nobody's working there at the moment, but it's where they keep. As you can see, there's a carpenter's workshop as well. There's a saw, there's a plane, there's various chisels, things like that, and you can see this is where they actually construct the mobile carriages.
Okay. Is there any plans? Can I see like plans around or?
No, there's no plans as such because the elves tend to work from. They've done this day in day out, year upon year, with very little way of alteration between one carriage and the next carriage. Each carriage looks just as elaborate in style.
Pretty much, it's like a factory for them. Then they just come
pretty
in.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, they don't make one like every week. These carriages will take between 10 to 15 years to actually construct.
Oh wow.
Okay. A lot of work.
I've got my Saturday project.
There's a lot of work goes into them. A lot of the actual shaping of the woods, the fitting of the ovens and the furnaces, and the cooking and the heating system, and all that kind of stuff. So there's a very, very elaborate. And there's a small little workbench there with some vices on there for all the intricate metal smith work as well, such as the handles and the door handles and the locks and all that kind of stuff. As well as like big rolls of fabric as well, big rolls of fabric for like carpet and for the seating. And for the little curtains, that cover the windows and things like that, yes.
Okay. No worries.
So that's all stored in number 27. Number 26, there's a smaller room just alongside that kind of. Yeah.
Yep.
Is the actual residence for the people that work on the crafters that work on the caravans.
Oh, okay. So, is there anyone in there now? Is the door open? Is it a window or?
There's nobody in the actual in number 26, but 26, 25, and 24 are all interlocked together. You see them all joined together.
Yeah. So what? Do you have to go through one to get to the other?
You can't go through. You can't go through. But 25 and 24, there is in front of you some glass windows, floor to ceiling glass windows.
Okay, I'll go right up to the window.
Okay,
Just
right up to the window.
Steam that.
What the fuck?
I'm poking through. Please let there be no naked people driving.
Okay, looking through the windows. The windows are they're not as clear as glass is by our standards. It's very bubbly. It's more like a tavern style.
Okay. Well, I get up to the glass, see if I can see through it then.
You can.
Oh my god, Lee.
You can see through it. Inside, you can see that.
Is it like a bathroom window?
Like frosted.
Yeah.
Almost, but it's kind of
well, I still do
multicolored.
what I say.
Multicolored frost glass. Yeah, it is frosted, but it is frosted in the effect, but not frosted deliberately.
Yeah, that's fine. I peeky see if I can see what's on the other end.
In there, you can see that there is a small kind of like a bedroom area, and from what you can tell, there's two elves seems to be sleeping in there. It is nighttime. But they're not sleeping as such. They're just like it's like a rest area kind of thing. Yes.
No worries. So that seems to be their actual quarters then, or so what? 26 is like where they would get stuff ready. 25 is their bedroom.
Is like a changing area, like a preparation area.
Yeah.
25 seems to be some kind of sleeping quarters, and 24 seems to be some kind of like living kitchen area. There is a fireplace. And the fireplace is very much similar to an all-in-one, almost in a similar style as the one it was in the caravan when you arrived here. It's kind of like it's like a stove and a bread oven and a heating drawer and like a rotisserie of some sort, some pans and things like that. And there's various tables and chairs, and although these are very high-end, elaborate items for servants' quarters, these are for the what do you call the head craft, the top guy, the head of for the carriage, and for his wife, and for the house steward.
Okay.
Yes, and there's some kind of possibly a gardener of some sort, and maybe somebody actually comes out and looks after the swans. A mixture of all that kind of stuff, but they all seem to stay in 26, 25, and 24. And there's various beds and various sofas and tables and chairs and that dotted around. It doesn't look like it's like amazingly well organised, but it's just somewhere where they stay.
Okay. No worries. I'll continue going forward, past them all. Looking in, this is the room I vaguely remember. Is it? Is this the study where we were? No, it's not, is it? I don't know. I can't remember anymore. I look into this room as well. Oops.
Okay, you continue along the walking along the it's like an upper veranda kind of thing, like a upper piazza kind of thing. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm peeking through every window I see.
You're looking through the windows, and you can see that these are various things. You've gone past what looks to be some kind of like the caretakers and the caretakers' assistants, kind of servant quarters that look after the carriages and look after do the crafting, and also maintain the house and run the house and manage the house and all that kind of stuff, and the gardener and the swan keeper and various people like that. The next one you're actually going past at this moment is looks like a large sitting room library.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, sitting room library. Looks like a reading room, but it's a huge reading room.
Is there anyone in there?
It doesn't appear to be anybody in there, no.
Is there a door?
There's lamps in there. There's lamps in there. Yes. There's not a door. There is a small door just here.
Can I go and see if it's open?
You can see there's a door here.
No, wait. I don't want to do that. I want to continue
and
past.
there's another door through from the actual main foyer reception area which you went into beforehand.
Aha, right. That was
Yes.
the reception.
Yes. So there's a small door leads out to the outside here.
Okay, so that was
small
like
door
a study library.
Yes,
place.
this all this area here is a kind of like a reading room, a drawing room, a library, a entertainment room, kind of like an open plan lounge, bar style restaurant, easy living area.
Okay, no worries.
There's 3 fireplaces. There's one over the far side here, there's one here, and there's one here. It is well lit inside. You can see it's like walking into a deserted tavern.
No worries.
looking
I'll
through the
probably go
windows
back
to
in
each
there in a
room.
little while. I probably will head in after I've gone to the pond, the one that was reflecting the moonlight. Over here.
Estel Galadriel responds by saying that that information will probably be in the Hall of Records.
Yeah, find it yourself.
Are they here?
They're not here, no.
You know they wouldn't be here.
What about this Arawinig?
Pronunciation.
Oh, what?
Yay!
Yay!
Pronunciation fail.
Oh, it's Arrow what?
Halloween, that one, you know.
Let's meet.
Has been to Austria.
I'll
That
go
dude.
winging.
Arawinging.
I'll go winging him.
Yeah,
Agui?
that guy.
What do you want to know?
If he's alive and here too, I want to know. Wait,
what was the
character,
conversation? Like I said, remember the conversation with Olwe?
No. Well, yeah, but not every detail.
Not every detail.
To be fair, the only thing I remember was like the last bit where I went, "No way!" To be fair, and her describing Lorien and me asking questions about my house, and that was all I can remember of the
I
conversation.
remember. Yeah, I'm sure.
It's that bad.
I mean, I could be wrong, but you could be. If I go back over those episodes, I don't know if you mentioned about her parents, but as you
I don't think she had.
Oh, okay.
Only the
Her
mother.
mum, yeah,
Yeah, just the
no.
mother.
No,
and
no,
then I asked about her grandmum.
Okay, so the father side wasn't even spoken about.
Probably not, no.
No,
Okay.
oh my god,
What?
Gulping.
no, that was a hiccup.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Oh, you,
my bad.
Now I wish I had some water, but I'll get some later.
Knowledge of hiccups. Go.
Right.
Left.
Dúlintrast,
I know that.
Oh. Yes.
you're out watching swans.
Yes.
Is anything you want to do? You know that Theo did go wandering off, and you can hear a little bit coming from the kind of the guest quarters you are staying in, of Morwen asking, "Why did you have to use so much water?"
Really?
You said that?
Morwen.
That's what
To
Morwen.
me.
This is a conversation that Dúlintrast can hear, kind of on the air, coming from the place where you're staying. Is Morwen just shouting, "Why do you have to use so much water?"
Think myself. Oh,
Can you blame me, really?
I just think to myself, I'm not getting involved in that.
Okay.
Well, Oh, don't worry, there's not enough water for you next.
God, there is.
Well, Zabi did technically say what I just said earlier. Well, can you blame me? I haven't had a bath in such a long time. And to be honest, that bath feels like it was a swimming pool, okay? Or pool or something.
I want to ask something. How close are the swans to me at the moment? Or
Close enough if you feed them, they pick your nose off.
They're quite close. They're not in the middle of the lake. Some of them are kind of resting on the shoreline.
Am I allowed to hunt them?
I wouldn't.
No.
I wasn't allowed to hunt them. You approach Lothlorien, you see great big massive swan-shaped boats. And now you're seeing swans on the lake, and they are quite comfortably sleeping, like kind of settling down. Some are like resting their heads on the shoreline kind of thing. On the I guess you can call it the embankment.
Are they tame?
I can't answer that.
Go find out.
Damn it.
Is there Swanee.
Is there
No.
Is there any of them around me that are awake, or are they all kind of like sawed off? Are they all starting to like just kind of drift off into kind of sleepiness?
They're settled. They're quiet.
Okay. I'm just going to continue to watch them and look at the sky and the lake to see that the moon is reflected within the lake and whatnot.
Okay.
If a swan comes up to me, that's fine. I'm not going to go up to it. I want to get killed off by a swan.
You see Dúlintrast running across the yard, being chased by swans.
Swan! Somebody help me! These swans are chasing me!
Can't help you there, mate.
They seem to want something.
Yeah, you. This is so out of character, but I love it.
Promise I didn't steal any of their feathers.
You sure about that? Seeing feathers into the front to say
Okay. Right, Moen closes the door to the bathroom, and you can hear that Zabi can hear her actually like getting into the water and splashing around and turning on the taps on and trying to getting some more water.
My stuff is already on one of the beds, yes?
There is some clothing on the beds. You can see that there is a discarded elven dress lying on Moen's bed.
Right.
But there's small little like clothing trunks, like armoires, kind of sitting at the
I've
end
already
of each bed.
changed into some of their clothes, yes?
Yes, I think
Yes.
you took some into the bathroom and did
Yeah,
that,
it's just after finishing in the bathroom, I decided to change into like the clothes that they have given. So, if I remember correctly,
Yes, you did.
yes. So it's my stuff on one of the beds then at the moment, because I did do
Yes.
that I think in the last
Yep,
session.
on the bed.
Okay. I say to Moen, I'm going to look around a little bit. I will be back soon. And I just started to head out this way.
Yep, that goes out into the garden. Yeah.
Yeah. I look around. What do I see at the moment? The middle was where the watery lake was, wasn't it? Or something like that?
No, it's just all grass.
This
With the
area here.
little
This
bit
is a grassed area. This is it's like a terraced kind of garden. Up here,
Right.
where Theo was walking is all stone flag.
So where was the water that reflected to the moon then?
That was down. So you can see this end line here, kind of round this meditational standard area, and then round to this kind of area here.
Right.
Tree. Look at this.
Leading it on me!
That's alright. Well, you might not need to go to that place, so you might not need to read this map. Look at this.
That's right. I'll get rid of it if you need me.
Yeah.
I thought
but this is a
there
water
was like
area.
some. I
Yeah.
thought there was like some sort of like.
There is this area here. This number 4 here is a small kind of like purpose-built square fountain.
And it reflects the moon, right?
It seems
reflects
all the
the moon.
water has. All
Mm.
water seems to reflect the moon when it's cloudy.
Right.
Even this one down here.
So this is like 5 is the grassy area you said. The grass area.
Yes. With trees and bushes and things like that around as well. You can see where the trees are actually outlined, and the bushes are like outlined at the as kind of like a low wall. You can see a low wall here. These are bushes, but these areas here are all trees. Yes.
Okay.
So if you're sitting on the grass or you're laid on the grass or something like that, somebody out on the water would not be able to actually see you.
Somebody.
Okay.
Okay. So it does give some kind of privacy. This is a private garden.
Okay.
Okay. At the back of the house, there is a huge, like the rest of Lothlorien, there's a forest kind of thing, which skirts around. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. So you can see that this is kind of, if you can imagine, there's a forest all the way back here. There's a forest all the way down here, and there's a lake on this side with a small kind of purpose-built, grown topiary bush kind of thing. You can see that this is some kind of private solace, kind of a place of solitude for Galadriel
Right.
and Galadriel's family on the shores of the Lake Mirmar. So this is Lake Mirmar. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Looking up in the sky, it's still cloudy, isn't it?
Yes, this is overcast.
Overcast. Okay. Because I wanted to like find like that little water area, the fountain or something like that, and just look at the moon. I guess you could say.
Yeah, it's over where Theo is at the moment.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to head over where number 4 is, which for Zabi's knowledge, she doesn't know that Theo is there at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to be heading where number 4 is.
Okay. That's the fountain.
Yeah, the fountain. I want to be heading towards there.
Okay, so yes, you're making your way up to where Theo is at. You can see that this first level of the terrace itself is kind of like a block paved kind of looks like an open barbecue kind of area. There's a small little barbecue stove kind of thing. For outdoor cooking. Outdoor entertainment and outdoor cooking, but this is a private garden. Don't think this is like an open garden that faces out onto a huge lake. This is a very private, well maintained, immaculately looked after garden.
Okay. So I'll be heading where the fountain is, which is here. So.
Okay. Estel, you're still in Galadriel's presence.
Whispering, damn it.
I know. I know you're asking a lot of questions. A lot of questions going backwards and forwards between Galadriel. There's a lot of conversation going on between Galadriel and Estel. Estel has been given some information as to the reasons why things are happening and the way things are happening. And Galadriel is doing her best to be able to answer those questions.
Be answering, but also being cryptic in some sense.
Galadriel is very cryptic. She cannot give you a definitive answer.
I want to understand those last 2 sentences. Well, no, I kind of understand the last bit. I'm on the sentence before.
The sentence before?
Is that the bad luck? Is that the bad luck?
It's not. It says it's kind of maintaining a balance. Well, not maintaining a balance, but it's the circumstances brought about has created a balance, and given the factors involved, that balance can be easily tipped in either direction dramatically in an instant. No pressure, Estel, no pressure.
No pressure, man. Yeah, good, good.
I'm so sorry about that.
What?
I just want to ask as a side note.
I've got to speak to Jeff.
This is player to player. Zellie, just how screwed are you right now and having to explain
She'll have an opportunity where you'll all be brought back together, and she can answer that kind of question.
Yeah, but I'm just saying as a player, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how screwed do you feel right now?
Have you ever met her explain something?
Yeah.
Then why you ask?
I just want to know what she thinks.
In her head, it all makes sense, and it just never comes out that way.
In Estelle's head, it all
I
makes
don't think
sense.
it's screwed over. I mean, in the end, I think we'll be alright.
You say that now. Thank you for jinxing our
I love it.
future.
I love it. Yes. But she's been spending some time with Galadriel, and while you've been like exploring your surroundings and getting yourselves ready, Nostriel did say that you will be invited back into like to have a dinner, kind of thing. You don't eat in your guest house. But there will be a dinner set to one side, kind of thing.
Yes.
And you will be brought back into the main house and taken somewhere, and you'll be all sat down, and you'll have the opportunity to ask questions. And pretty much, this is going through the same kind of ceremonial kind of thing as like what you were back in Rivendell. And for Theo, he's having a lot of like deja vu of being in Rivendell. It's night time. He's gone outside. He's looked at the garden. He's gone down and inspected the place. Yeah, he's inspected the place, kind of thing. That it feels the same. It's got the same kind of atmosphere, and
Glad you picked up on that.
yeah, and then there's he's gonna have to clean himself up and have a shave and all that kind of stuff, and put on some nice clothes and attend a dinner. And this is like he's like the thing going through Theo's mind, and Theo can probably explain this a little bit better and RP it a bit. Is that the last time he did all this, he got lumbered with a quest the following day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no!
So
Oh no!
Don't
Oh
worry.
no!
Because Theo has already thought up his escape plan, so do not worry. He's in the progress of
Nope.
making it work.
No, this is Theo. It's basically he'll just be like, I have a deja vu moment. Nope. Fuck this, I'm out. Nope. Walking all the way back
I
to
love
the
it how
Prince
Zellie actually
Coney.
described that bit.
Nope. Fuck
Just
this
with the
shit,
less
I'm out.
swearing. but
Pretty much.
Pretty much just less swearing.
yeah.
Yes.
So yeah.
Obviously, I loved it how
to
she
quote
said it like
those
that.
memes,
Oh my
guys.
God.
I really did.
That's
I love
good.
how she waited until the absolute end there to say, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I'm out.
This is what's going through Theo's mind.
Yeah.
It's like this is very familiar. This is very similar to what happened before, and it's like, well, okay. He's kind of like, I know how these elves work. What they do is they try to make you feel all nice and relaxed and all the rest of it, and like, okay, well, you survived that little adventure, do you mind taking on this next quest? And they're going to ask something of him. That's what keeps going through Theo's mind at the moment.
Oh, Lord.
While
Which
he's
is probably
walking
why
around.
you realise a little bit more why I was asking those questions earlier. to
Yeah,
you.
I know,
Yeah.
yeah. Don't worry. And oh, yes, I know exactly how
Prepare
people think.
myself.
Yeah, so you know that there will be a dinner, or there will be some kind of function that will be following shortly.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, I just want to know how can that happen?
Oh,
What
So
can
Mommy and
that
Daddy.
part of me do? What can I do? What can be possible? I don't want it. So I know and be like, yeah, I'll just try to prevent that from being a thing.
Okay, well that's happening. I decide to get up off the ground that I'm sitting on.
I'm gonna let you just I'm gonna let you roleplay that part actually, because I'm not.
Fuck! Flip tables,
Oh, okay.
man.
I'm getting up.
No, you do not flip table, no.
I'm getting up off the ground, and I kind of pat myself down, dust myself off a little bit, and walk to the edge of the lake.
You can finish this
And-
one.
Just kind of like bend down and put my finger in the water and just kind of swirl it a little bit.
Okay, the water is it's not icy cold, it's cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's nothing. There's nothing really actually like special about it. It doesn't turn your finger green or anything like that. It's just cool water. It is pure water. It's not. It's untainted. It's very fresh, but its only magical property is that it actually reflects the stars that are in heaven, like in the heavens, during the night, irregardless of the weather.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, it's not perfectly still, it's not perfectly flat, but there's no tidal forces or there's no waves or anything like that. It's just a large body of flat water, almost like a reservoir. Yeah, there's no boats. There's no boats moored up anywhere. And you can't see anything, any lights on the water, but you do see that there is lights across the water. You see that there is some kind of a landing of some sort, or it looks like a bit like jetties of some sort on the far side of the water, on the far side of the lake. So there is something else. There's some other buildings or some other construction work or some structural building or something like that on the other side of the lake.
Okay. As I'm like twirling my finger in the water or anything, do any of the swans come anywhere near me?
No, none of the swans. They don't run away from you. They don't beat their wings and immediately take off. But they don't come near you, but they don't rush off either. They just kind of move around you.
Because I'm purposely trying not to disturb them. Zellie laughs uncontrollably.
Yeah.
I literally wrote like, "There's both sides to this Estel coin."
Estel's got coins.
So I'm just doing that, and as I'm doing that, I say the following. I want to show you this one day, and then I just take my finger out of the water and head back towards the dorm.
Oh, towards the dorm. Okay, no problem.
Show
Speaking
who?
to the-
What? Why? How?
Speaking to the swans.
They speak to the swans.
As a player, I think I might know who he's talking about.
Swans.
Yep, I'm talking to the swans as far as anybody's concerned.
This is where they turn around and go,
Yeah.
yeah, we've seen it a lot, don't worry.
It's shiny.
Well, as a player with Jai's character, I kind of have a feeling I know what he's talking about. I know who he's actually talking about, but I'm
See you
not
again,
going to
brother.
say.
Brother, please.
Ain't no fear.
Praise God.
I could be talking
Brother.
to anyone, just saying. Could be talking
But-
about a whole bunch of different swans, for all you guys know.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
warn
I'm
everybody.
just saying it as a player, though. But
I'm
that
just
I
gonna
might
warn
be
everybody at the
saying-
moment. Yeah, just if Zellie starts screaming, you might want to turn your volumes down. Okay.
No worries.
I
No!
don't-
Don't do that, Wispa, please. Don't say that.
she's gonna blast her ears
No,
out.
don't say that, please. Don't say that. Don't say that, please. Don't say that, please. Wait. So.
It's getting scary. Stop it.
Shh. Listen, make it out. See what she says.
Crap. Okay.
Crap. Okay.
So,
Just shut your face, Lee.
No, I
Make
think
it
I
up.
can talk to this in general. Just, I don't know. Sorry if this gone back to me like everybody else.
Yes, it has actually.
Dúlintrast was having a moment with swans, and then there's me going, "Please don't do this to me, Wispa." I feel
Too
violated.
late now, mate.
So, in relation to that,
Oh shit! I forgot to lift up the wine that we left. I come back out. I come
Okay.
back out to
Right.
the medication area to pick that up.
Oh, okay.
did you forget what?
The wine bottle that I put down there earlier.
Wine bottle.
Yeah,
Oh.
The wine
we
bottle
left
out
a
there.
wine bottle, and here's me buggering off without it.
It doesn't bother me. I've got plenty more.
Oh my word.
No, Dúlintrast, if you put something down next to him, he'll lift it. He'll lift it and he might give it back to you. Might.
5-finger discount.
Like
Okay.
that tea. That tea was a 5-finger discount.
Actually, that was
yeah.
freebie.
Anyway, what's happening with
Okay, Theo.
Estel?
They're annoying.
No, Estel's still in conversation with Galadriel, but the Galadriel has been very. Galadriel doesn't know all the answers. Yeah, she can just...
Somebody should know all the answers. She seems kind of clueless.
Doesn't know all the answers. She's just making Estelle aware of possibilities. That's all. It's nothing like life-threatening or majorly dangerous. Just, just Estelle.
Just this Estelle coin, and you flip it, and you see what side you're on, and then...
Oh, shit.
Have I got to the... Can I look into the
That's
water?
a bad decision,
You
Zel.
can
No.
look into the water, and in this water there seems to be like a multitude of small, multicolored fish. They're white, black, and gold fish. They're very small. They're prize fish, like ornamental fish.
Mm-hmm.
And there's
Is
a few...
the surface of the water still?
Yes, it is.
Can I make a ripple in the water to see if the reflection stays the same? Because it's reflected the moon still.
No. The fountain is not. The lake is.
The lake is, but the fountain is not. I thought we said that the fountain was when we walked
I
past.
thought it was any
No.
type of water that was reflecting
No.
the moon.
No. The lake reflects the conditions of the moon and the stars as they are, irregardless of the weather conditions. So if it is like a stormy, thundery, lightning night, you can still actually come down here and see the moon and the stars like as if there was a still clear night in the reflection of the water, only in the lake. The fountain itself, the small little fountain thing kind of thing, is a small little ornamental, purpose-built square, or rectangular, stone structure. There's a small little waterfall feature that feeds the water into it, but as it goes, it is man-made. It's not natural. It's man-made.
Okay.
So no reflection of the moon on the fountain then? Okay.
No.
I go past that and I go to the entrance gate.
Why am I not surprised?
Okay.
No, you don't know what my reasons are.
This
I
is
know.
this is partly covered as well because you can see that this kind of dot line is the outline of a roof, kind of thing. So yes.
Oh yeah.
You can see it's like a roof, so it's partly covered as well. So you're walking under this kind of roofed area. Zabi is you're aware of Zabi's following you. She's in.
Well, I saw her there. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see her. She's there. She's in much cleaner clothes, and and she's looking a little better, a little cleaner.
Yeah, and her hair is like somewhat neat, which you would not expect Zabi to have.
And you're making your way towards the gated area.
Yes.
Yes. As you're passing this gate, like walking towards the gate, you can see that the right hand side of the path, as you're approaching the gate, is a ramp that seems to be descending downwards towards the lake water itself.
Okay, that's good to know.
Okay. Okay, so you've made your way to the entrance gate. It's a low gate. It's only about waist height. It's a double gate, and it's the one you came through in the caravan. It's white. It's white wood.
Now, on the entrance, Nostriel did some funny thing with her hand, and it opened. Is there a lock on this gate, or is it magically opening something?
No,
I don't know.
it's got a little bolt on the other side of it. On your side of it, as you're approaching it, there's a small little draw bolt.
Can I open it?
Yeah, you can go up to it.
Like, is it actually locked, or is it just?
No, it's just a
there?
bolt. It is just
Okay.
literally just a bolt. Yeah. There's no
Cool.
alarm goes off, no fireworks, no.
I would have gone on the other side of the gate now.
On the
Really?
other side of the gate. On the other side of the gate, you can see that this is the cobbled road that you came in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to walk down to the end of the road bit, almost.
The end of the road disappears into this. It doesn't stop there. It obviously continues considerably a great distance, but it disappears into the forest of Lothlorien.
What do I see if I look in that direction? Then do I see any other buildings? Do I see anything?
You can see that there is. You have to walk for a considerable distance, but you can see there's lights in the treetops.
I would like to do a 15 or 10. No, I'd do a 10-minute walk from the gate. So,
Okay, 10-minute
however
walk from the
distance that would
gate.
be.
10-minute walk, 4 miles an hour. That would be about quarter of a mile.
I'll do that.
Quarter of a mile
Would like
walk.
to
Okay,
walk a
you
quarter
set
of a
away
mile.
for a quarter of a mile walk along this road. What we do notice is that this low wall kind of stops and becomes like a small little avenue of trees, and there's trees on various sides and all that, but you are still walking parallel to the lake, okay?
Okay.
Even after a quarter of a mile, you seem to be still walking parallel to the lake. Yes.
Okay, yeah, no worries. And there's no other major buildings like guard stations or anything like that?
No, but it is snowing.
Okay, I forgot. I'll turn around and go back.
Okay, it is snowing. It doesn't. The snowing seems to stop, or kind of like it is not snowing. The more you actually approach the villa itself, there is no snow. There's no snow on this grass. There's no snow on this, on the walkways or on the plazas or anything like that.
Yeah.
Inside this residence, there is no snowing. Yes, but
no worries.
even when you were on the lake and you were looking out over the lake, you can see it was snowing across the lake, but it wasn't snowing around your area. But as you move forward further in towards Lothlorien, you can see that there is snow falling on the trees and on the path and on the road.
Okay, no worries. I'll double back and I'll start walking myself back.
Okay. Dúlintrast. Morwen comes out of the bathroom.
I'm averting my eyes.
Okay, well, she is, she can hear her banging, crashing around in one of the armoires, and she takes out some kind of like elven, half Rohan outfit. Yes, and she's busily trying to put it on. It's very nice. It's a leather kind of short sleeve waistcoat, kind of like a green. Kind of a leafy green shirt, long sleeve with nice embroidery on the arms. Yes. Some dark velvety green trousers, a brown belt, silver buckle on it, and some nice knee-high boots.
Kinky?
Yeah. When I see her in this, I say, "You look good, Morwen."
Yes. She's got her long red hair down, and it is coming down to just above her waist.
Might want to do something with your hair, though.
Yeah?
That's what I say to her. I say, "You look good."
Okay.
You might want to do
She's
something.
finishing up, and she's just trying to dry her hair, and she's just trying to sort herself out and put her boots on and things like that, and she's getting herself all ready for an audience with Galadriel, which is like something you would need to get dressed for.
I ask her, what happened with the Hobbit?
What happened with the Hobbit?
I heard you two.
She went to the bathroom. Well, she went to the bathroom, and she thinks that she used probably every perfume bottle on the countertop. And
she did not.
The place
she did not. I'm saying this as a fire. She did not.
Place was flooded with bubbles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Lies. That is lies.
The place was flooded. The place was just flooded with bubbles. This is like just went in. There was a nice clean bathroom, and then it just got totally like wrecked.
Wow.
Yeah. Besides, anyway, who wants the bath next?
I'll go on next.
Okay.
Is it still flooded?
No, Morwen's kind of cleaned up as best as she possibly could some of the actual water that spills onto the floor. It's still wet in places, but it's a little bit better than what it was. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do what I can to keep it clean. I do believe the others, before I close the door, I can turn to her and say, I do believe the others are wandering around outside somewhere.
Yeah.
If you see Theo, tell him to head back and he can get his bath after me.
Zabi.
Yes.
You've seen Theo just walk off, heading towards the gate kind of thing, doing a nice little stroll, thinking, where's he going? He's just wandered off the grounds completely. Do you see him open the gate? Well, first of all, look at the gate.
Yeah.
Have a close look at the gate.
Gotta make sure it's not trapped.
Open the gate. Go through the gate, and then close the gate again, and then just keep walking.
Well, no, I looked on the other side as well.
Yeah, you inspect the gate. It's a very nice, it's a very well-crafted, sturdy gate. Yes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then...
Does he come back? Does he come back?
I'm still walking.
He's still walking, yeah.
Mm.
I'm on my progress.
You're looking at the fish in this pond. But
yeah, I thought for Zabi's trade, I thought it might be a good idea to actually like look into the water, watch the fish of what they're doing. So it's like a calming sort of effect, I guess you could say. Sometimes looking at either some water or a fountain of water or something like that, it's just a relaxing mechanism for Zabi, I guess. But I did see like what Theo did all of that, and I'm like, I hope he's not wandering off too far.
Quarter mile, man. That's a miles away. No, it's a quarter mile away, but
I think for Zabi at the moment, she's going to watch the fishes as well as wait for Theo to come back, basically. Just keep an eye on the front, this entrance gate
there's
here.
Nobody else moving around. You can hear there's some kind of music being played by somebody in one of the servants' quarters.
Is it like kind of like calming music or something
It's
like
kind of like
that?
a little bit of pipe music kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Elven flute, go.
A little bit of evening music.
Yeah. Okay. She likes listening like that type of music, so I guess with the fountain and the music, it's a calming effect for her. So yeah, she's gonna like just sit beside the fountain and watch the fishes, as well as keeping an eye on this gate for Theo to come back, basically.
Okay. You can sit there on the wall and just wait for Theo to come back. So yeah, Dúlintrast, what you can see in there, you can see that you're in the bathroom. It is a white marble kind of bathroom. There is a mosaic floor, and there is various like statues of elvens, like first age mythological kind of elven heroes, carved into the wall at one end.
Mm-hmm.
There is a very large bath. There is hot and cold water plumbed into it, directly into it. There's a small little basin. There is a small kind of like a laundry basket of some sort, or like a laundry urn. Very large one. There's a small lavatory, and there is various flowers, like vases of flowers and that, placed around the place. There's an incense burner. And there is, like I say, soap, some oils, and some perfumes and things like that. And there's a large pile of towels.
Did I recognise any of the elven first age heroes?
Not from just they look like they're elven kind of. It looks like the elves as they were being portrayed in Valinor.
So, no then.
No, they're not warriors or anything like that. They seem to be like musicians, artisans.
Okay.
Her army.
These statues aren't huge statues. They're only about 10 inches in height, but they're actually carved into the wall of the bathroom at one end. That's all.
Creepy.
Okay. Is there any water in the bath?
There is some water in the bath, yes.
Okay. I turn on the tap to get a little bit more water in it, and I choose one of the like bath oils to like put a little drop of it in.
Okay. You can see that there is like an oil, not an oil lamp, but like an oil jug kind of thing, and there is some kind of an almost like a lavender oil, but it's got something else mixed in, maybe a little bit of spice or something like that, and you can tip that into the you literally drip it into the bath, and as soon as it makes contact with the water, you can see it starting to bubble, and it releases this aromatic scent of wild flowers in the field.
Okay. I don't use a lot of it. I just use like the tiniest touch of it. Because I don't want it to be like an overpowering scent.
Oh no! Yes, it's basically it basically gives you that sense that sense that you're out in the open meadow.
Okay.
A lot of cornflowers and poppies and things like that kind of smells come to mind.
Okie dokie. I then kind of strip down and walk into the bath, or step.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. You get yourself ready and you get ready to jump. You're in the bath now. And there's various things there as well. There's some brushes and there's some sponges and other things like that you could use as well.
Okay.
Like a little rubber ducky, but it's not a duck, it's a swan.
It's not a,
Oh,
no,
I
rubber
can't-
ducky.
Oh, can I just ask a general question? Does anybody remember if I had my hair braided or not at this point?
Oh, I don't know.
Because I can't remember whether or not
yes.
I have my hair braided.
Yes, it is, because you tried hitting Theo around the face with it.
Alright, okay, so as I'm in the bath, I'm undoing the braids so that I can wash my hair.
Okay. Okay.
And brushing it through
So the
because it
situation
needs a
happening
good
at the moment
brush.
is Zabi is outside sitting on the wall looking at the goldfish on the open plaza kind of thing. It is night time. And Morwen is doing the finishing touches to straighten herself out and get herself all ready for this dinner and get together. Theo has gone walkabout.
He's gone walkies.
Dúlintrast is in the small guest quarters bathroom just taking a quick bath. All
Wait.
this time, Estel has been in
yeah.
Estelle has been in the audience with
I'm sorry, Gladriel, I'm taking all your
Gladriel.
time away.
Nostriel did disappear for a little while, but she said she will be back very shortly, so you know,
I was gonna
expect her to be
type.
back.
Yeah.
I was gonna type, but it's probably good since you just say that. Because I can say this outright. I think.
Try.
Because Theo told me the Dark Princess had Fey items with her.
What
So-
Theo said.
Yes. I'm saying this as the Estel to Gladio
Okay, so
in relation to the Dark
yeah, so
Princess.
Theo the Rohan says that she was in the presence of House of Fate artifacts.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I'm wondering, would I be able to find out about her in...
She says she explained to you the possibilities of the identity of the Dark Priestess
Yeah.
and how she might be be interested in the House of Fae.
Yeah.
And given the information that that Gladriel's just passed on to you, it's up to you whether you share that information with your fellowship.
When did we become a fellowship?
Yeah.
At the very beginning, my friend. At the very beginning.
I knew I should have gone
Share
there.
you share that information. Whether you share that information with your fellowship, the same things that are going through your mind, Estelle, is going through Gladriel's mind as well. You might be able to find some of the answers in the Hall of Records. You might not. Not everything has been documented in there, but one of those questions that you were answering was the reason why Nostriel was sent into Dúl Guldur to begin with.
Oh.
So you realise as now you are starting to slowly put the pieces together, and you can see how this is all the interwoven kind of singularity.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And you have to understand now how this information was all kept secret.
How?
Hey?
I was gonna ask that.
But how's it all kept secret? All this information is kept secret. It's either locked up or it's buried in the past.
Okay. I need to type a last question.
That's fine.
But I'm like eating.
She does realise your concerns that the Dark Priestess does have a genuine interest in the House of Fae and people associated with the House of Fae, and the main reason for that is plenty obvious as far as she's concerned. She reminds you that that a dinner has been set. I didn't because realise that you people have been travelling, and she knows Nostria has kept her informed about the things that you've gone through in Dúl Guldur and the things you have seen and the people you have encountered. So,
Is there like documentation on Dúl Guldur as well here?
there's a little bit. Dúl Guldur was an elven fortress before it fell into the hands of the necromancer. Yes, but that was a long time ago. It's like you don't. She doesn't expect you to have all the questions there and then. This is just a private audience with you and Galadriel, so you can ask anything of private, like what you want to consider private. You're free to ask questions in front of the Fellowship later on, if need be. She's giving you the opportunity to ask these questions in a more personal manner at the moment.
Yeah, did Nostro mention about like an eye that we ended up wasting time on? But
She explains that the Dark One uses various monitoring devices.
Because your voice was in it, so I wondered.
Your voice was in it, so I wondered. Yeah, he uses various methods of being able to monitor, and also uses them for communication as well.
Can one know if someone tapped into recordings, as it were?
Tapped into recordings.
Oh, someone watched a previous event happening backwards.
She says it most likely will have been some kind of ward or a guard or something like that, just to keep an eye on intruders or to alert. Not so much the residents of Dol Guldur, but to actually alert the necromancer of sort of like possible threats.
Well, that would have been one of the ways you'd notice us. So that would have been one of the ways you would have noticed how our presence were like.
Yes. Not so much the actual the Lord of Dol Guldur or any of his people or anything like that, but any wards that have been set up are more to serve the purpose of the necromancer than it is to actually serve anybody else under him.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. They're usually created using primeval powers and primeval magics, a very arcanic kind of residual creation magic. So yes, when you do encounter those kind of things, then people experience them slightly differently. Sometimes you will get like flashbacks of the past. Sometimes you will be, you will see foresightedness as well. Galadriel explains that in her mirror, Galadriel's mirror, which she keeps, it's obviously she's not going to say where she keeps it, but she keeps it in the garden. She can sometimes see the past, she can see the present, and on occasion she can see multiple possible futures. And she was first alerted to the circumstances of the reasons to why you ended up in Dol Guldur through that mirror. She can't answer everything. She doesn't have all the answers. She can just give you advice and give you the evidence, give you the information. She can give you the information, but it's up to you to decide what you wish to do with that information.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. I just want to make sure on things that you might know that you might be able to tell me, so that I can research and put all of this together and then decide.
She can't confirm nor deny the identity of the Dark Priestess. She knows that she exists, and she's probably who she explained that she could possibly be. Or like when I said to you, possibly could be that person, or could be of that type of person. As the reasons to why other such circumstances happened in Dol Guldur as they did. I mean, she's explained that. She's explained how that could have come about, and it's kind of the easiest answer is probably the most probable answer.
Right.
Just because of circumstances. She's giving you the piece of paper that she kept locked away.
Yeah.
Yes, because even that single piece of paper could, in the wrong hands, be potentially dangerous. If let's say, for example, if they found out and made all the connections, then you could be in danger, and all the people around you or closely living with you could be in danger also.
This may be the last question.
Yes.
No,
They
I'm
are
a typer.
planning a dinner. They are planning a dinner. Not a massive dinner, not huge, not as big as Rivendell, but it's going through the same kind of scenario.
I'm typing it.
Oh, okay, type away. Theo,
Yes.
you are back from your walk.
Yeah.
You come back up to the gate.
Yeah.
There's no Dúlintrast outside, sitting.
That's right. There wasn't when I went either, so it's
No,
fine.
that's fine. Yes. Everywhere else seems to be peaceful and quiet. The
Except you hear exploded arrow.
the
No.
arrow go off. Don't think so.
No.
But the clouds overhead are still quite. It's very thick, very thick. Although it is not snowing actually on the villa itself, it is snowing in the proximity of the villa. The snow is coming down quite substantial.
Okay.
You're right
will-
back at the old little wooden gate.
Yeah. Will it open?
What do you mean, would it open?
Like, can it? If I go to open it, does it open?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So it opens, yeah, it's not
Don't
gonna...
want to look yourself out there.
You know, I didn't think about checking to see if there was a magical barrier or anything. You know, I wanted to make sure that it was a literal gate. That she hasn't got some sort of magic protective ward.
Okay.
I have an understanding that this place is under some sort of protection because
Magical
of the
protection,
the snow not falling here more than it does like where I've just walked from. So there is a reasoning. You know, that's why.
yeah. Okay.
If it opens, I go on the other side.
Okay, yeah, you go through, go to the other side. Yes, nice little white wooden gate.
What's on my right hand side if I look? Right.
Down here,
Yeah.
down
If
here,
I-
you can see that there is kind of like it's another cut. It's a small wall.
Mm.
Yes, that seems to hold back. Looks like packed earth. Yes.
Yeah.
And there's a small cobbled path that seems to go around the back of the building. Yes, you don't know where you're
Okay.
going to go to. But you can see that the ground in front of you, like after the yard itself, seems to rise up into a mixture between like high hills and very, very tall trees.
Okay. I will head backwards towards the pond.
What, the fountain, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. That's where Zabi is at the moment.
Yeah. Probably better.
Theo.
No worries. I will double back myself and head towards the little pond fountain.
The fountain, yeah.
Okay, so Theo has Zabi. You see Theo approaching again. You've been sat out there for at least 10-15 minutes now.
Yeah.
Dúlintrast, you are out of the bathroom. What?
Damn it.
You're out of.
Hold on a sec. I should have messaged this to you
Come
earlier.
on now, because it's
Mhm.
you've been in there for 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, I got a lot to clean. I'm an elf. Got big ears, you know.
Yeah, all that lint. Is it lint?
So Theo just came back and come around the fountain pond
Just
thing,
come round.
yes?
I'll just
Yeah.
I'll literally go. You had your bath then?
Well, yeah.
Good.
Normally I do not have this kind of neat hair. I like it scruffy, but I thought best for the occasion.
Okay.
Good.
The last time I checked over to the guest area, Morwen was in there. I don't know who has taken next, but I just looking at Theo.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
assuming if I'm here and Dúlintrast was originally over there, who would be next would probably be Dúlintrast. So I'm guessing if Morwen's out by now, he'll be in
Morwen's
there.
out.
Yeah.
Morwen's out. Morwen is out.
Yeah.
Dúlintrast is still in there, kind of just finishing up. Theo is
Yeah.
outside on the plaza, and Zabi is
I'm sitting on the side of the
sitting on the side of the
fountain.
wall. And
Yeah,
Estel is still in with Galadriel.
Yeah.
Right.
I was going to say to Theo, so you done a bit of exploring then, I'm guessing?
Just looking around while I'm here.
Fair enough.
It's always good to look around and see what's here. You know, you never know what you're gonna miss or see.
That is very true. Was this kind of a similar thing when you were in... Wait, backing up. Out of character.
You know, I've
you-
been to Rivendell, yes.
Right, yes, okay, thank you.
Yeah, 'cause I told you about the tents.
Yes. Yeah, back in character. Was this kind of similar when you were in Rivendell?
Yeah, it's pretty similar. It's one could actually say it's a bit deja vu. It's yeah.
So you're saying if this feels like a repeat of events?
Almost everything's played up so far the same. Almost, it's they bring you in, they give you nice, they're all polite, they feed you, they sleep you. Next morning, usually sleep you, yeah, let you sleep you.
I thought you meant something completely different when you said that, but okay.
Next day, they have a conversation, and you get lumbered with doing bloody task and.
I'm not surprised with that bit, honestly. I mean, if we do get a task that involves something more, then...
I will be turning it down.
What if you can't?
There's always a way.
But don't you think that all of us being all here and now, don't you think it was part of fate?
I don't believe in fate. I don't believe in fate. I don't believe in this luck of the chances.
Because you suck. Because you suck in your dice roll.
Well,
Wow.
God.
well,
I'll show you stuff later on.
probably...
No, this is not.
Okay. Zabi looks at the water where the fish are and say, well, for me, I've always had to rely on my luck. And thanks to that luck, I am here and now. I just never expected to be in this twist of events, basically.
Well, let me tell you something. I was lucky once upon a time ago. I was very lucky.
Mm-hmm.
And then my luck went bad. And ever since then, I don't think my luck has ever been good. So, for me to say, yes, I believe in luck, I do not believe in that because it should never have happened. My bad luck should never have happened. It should never have happened.
I can see that, actually. Because you could say my bad luck started when I was captured in the wolf rat, was it?
Nickelbra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wolf
in
rat.
Nickelbra.
Wolf
Yeah.
rat. Yep.
Yeah, wolf rat Nickelbra. You could say my luck changed in that, but I feel like there was always a reason. There was always something changing the tides of life.
Yeah, I just cannot abide by that because although you're saying that your luck was changed only recently, really, my luck changed many, many years ago. Almost 5 years ago now, let's say, 6.
5, 6.
And it's just been bad ever since, so it's not something
What
I
happened
think,
then?
just bad stuff.
What?
Bad stuff, that's all I'm going to say. It's
I do apologise if I'm being a bit nosy. It's just I get.
You know what?
curious.
I'm getting used to the nosiness. It's not so much of an issue.
Well,
I've been with Estel for a bit of time now. I know about nosiness.
but
Mm.
still, I do apologise if I am being that. It's to you, it's personal, and well, technically, I told you some of my personal stuff, but still, if you don't want to explain what happened, then you don't have to. It's just I like to understand.
You just understand I had bad luck and it's never been better.
Well, it might change. You may never know.
There will be one day when it will change, I can guarantee it. But whether that's soon or later, who knows? And I want to walk off.
That's fine with me.
Okay, right, ask Theo about his past, and he's like, that's it, I've had enough, and he walks off.
I want to walk off to
Well,
number 21.
it was technically
You walk
from
where?
like Zabi's
21.
point.
Study.
Are you walking off that way? Oh, you're right now.
Why are
Yes,
you
through
looking
the,
off
through
the
the door.
study?
Because I know where
I
the
just
study is.
shout at Theo, bath.
Bath? Bath?
Bath. Oh, in a minute. I'll check something out first.
Okay.
I'll do it like
It's gone straight to the
Please,
bar. hasn't
please tell me that wasn't you just saying it in general, and you actually said that as Gladriel
he?
Whisper.
No, it was just in general. Sorry, that was just in general.
Oh, because I was like, what? What are you trying to say by saying that?
No, that's just,
Oh,
no,
you
that was
gotta
just in general.
suspect.
That's just in general, yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna write a question, and then you writing that threw me off.
Oh, yeah, the Gladriel does that, but no, that was just in general, that one.
Okay. Mind sharing it with the rest of the cast? Whisper?
Hey?
Mind sharing it with everybody?
I'm just saying that, so Zabi was asking about Theo's past, and Theo said, like, okay, that I don't want to talk about it, that's enough, blah, blah, blah. And he's decided to take himself off, and Zabi turned around and shouted bath at Theo. Theo
Yes.
says he'll take
Well,
one
it's better
later
than Dick.
on. It was,
Well,
yes.
basically for Zabi, she thought,
Oh, yeah.
let's remind him.
You walked off and I called Dick!
Yeah, it's just, for Zabi, it was like best intentions just to remind him to take a bath. So,
Okay, so, as Theo has starts to walk off, heading towards the lounge, study, library, bar area.
Pub there. Nice pub.
oh, Nostria came out?
Nostriel has come back outside of the main building.
I look over to Nostria.
Okay. Nostriel looks across and sees Zabi and can see Theo as well.
Do I notice her?
No, you don't notice her.
Okay.
But I do. Yes, Whisper, I notice her, though?
Yeah, you notice her. Yes, you notice her coming out. Yes.
Okay.
Theo doesn't, but you do. Yes.
Yes.
Nostriel notices both of you.
Okay. I asked Nostriel, is everything okay?
She says yes. She's just come out to check on everybody, see everybody's okay. Estel is still in with Gladriel, but they should be joining.
I think
us.
that's my last one, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I cut you. Sorry,
the
continue.
last one, by the way, is She Panic. But
Yeah.
no, she's still in with Gladriel, but they should be coming down to dinner shortly.
Okay.
She's just coming out to check on everybody. Everybody's all happy and comfortable, and are they ready for dinner?
I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, Nostria, because I believe Theo is looking around. Looking around the place. Don't ask me why. The last time I checked in the guest quarters, Morwen was in the bathroom, but I think she might be done. I'm not too sure about Dúlintrast though. For me, I've just been out here just gazing at the fishes, you could say.
Okay, well, she says that she's gonna go over and check on Morwen and Dúlintrast.
Mhm.
And she'll come back and she'll meet everybody kind of here. Alright,
Yeah,
just near
I'll
the
stay
fountain,
there.
Just near the fountain.
Yeah, I'll stay there.
So if you want to go and get Theo, or if you see anybody else, just let them know that. If she doesn't see anybody or she doesn't find anybody, then if you run into them before she does, can you just tell everybody just to meet around the fountain in a few minutes' time?
I'll see what I can do. I heard that.
I did a typo.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, so she kind of makes her way across.
I go looking for Theo then. That's the
Okay.
case.
Dúlintrast. Yes.
Still in the bath.
Oh my god! You take longer than the Hobbit.
did. I got long hair. You've seen the sketches of me. I have long hair. Yes. I'm washing my hair.
I want to me,
Watching me, eh?
I'm still actually in the room. I'm just like, I've had my bath. I'm washing my hair and I'm cleaning up also because I've made a bit of a mess. Made a bit of a mess.
Probably. There's no time to wait now.
Okay.
Enjoy your pampering tonight. Tomorrow we plan.
Oh,
Maybe planning.
Plan at dawn.
Yeah.
We plan at all.
Plan a dawn.
Theo, you've gone into the bar lounge, relaxation reading room kind of area.
Mm-hmm.
It's very warm inside. Zabi, you've gone in pursuit of him.
Yes.
Seeing Nostriel descend to a lower tier of the garden and head over towards the guest quarters outer building.
Mm-hmm.
Gladriel has been in private discussions with Estel for quite a while. Estel's had numerous questions to ask and Gladriel has answered them to the best of her ability. She has not lied. Gladriel has not lied.
Mm.
She hasn't necessarily told everything, but she's not lied. But Gladriel suggests
Like me.
to Estel, yes, suggests to Estel that they should. They have been in discussions for quite a while. Yes, well over 30 minutes. That you should now. You're probably all very hungry now, and you're probably wanting to have something to eat and probably relax for the evening. And I'm sure that your friends, your fellowship, and she does emphasize the word "your fellowship." She does. It says that she does understand that your fellowship probably should be made aware of certain developments. However, this apparent has fallen upon your shoulders, and kind of.
Do you know what to do next?
As to what course of action to do. Yeah, what you should be doing next. What course of action? What plan? It is no right or wrong to doing this. It's
there needs to be a way to, because we were put on jobs as well. So there
put
was
on jobs. What you mean your bar job?
No.
Dusty jug.
No, while being in this adventure, doing favors and things for others.
Yes.
I don't know. Do we just keep moving forward, or be able to walk back and then, claim our what we were supposed to do in the first place? Risk more time being just wasted of traveling, or do we go forward to where does this chess piece of this fellowship move next?
Yeah, that's the decision for you and your company. Yeah, she cannot ask you to do anything. She can only suggest, but she has kind of given you this information that you that you've been seeking.
I was seeking a lot of this, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of information. There's a lot of information just being dropped on Estel, and Gladriel has kind of helped her to realise the potential of this information, as well as the result of this information, and it's something that you as a group should discuss. Whether you answer all the questions in the group or try to explain as much to the group as you can, or you don't need to. You can just say, right, okay, guys. It might not be as important to other members, or it might not be incredibly important to some members. You don't know how it's going to be taken. Gladriel can't foresee this.
Okay.
You know your company. You know your fellowship better than what she does. She didn't go through Dol Guldur with you guys. She didn't go through the Misty Mountains or Goblin Gate, or she didn't have to fend off a a town raiding party, a siege. She didn't have to navigate the elven tunnels under Mirkwood. Yeah, she can't tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn straight.
What the shit, lady?
I'm just looking forward to the explanation. I think the explanation. I'm just going to sit back and just let Zellie explain as much as she feels like explaining. Because I'm not going to intervene at all. I'm not going to intervene at all. But there will be an opportunity to talk at the dinner. Okay, Theo, you've gone into, it's a relatively warm kind of living room area, like I said, drawing room. Zabi is, you can hear Zabi's feet. She is a hobbit, so
I turn around.
It's distinctive that you can identify a particular hobbit by the sound they make with their feet.
Yeah, flappy noise.
Flappy noises.
That sounds so wrong when you do say
Flap,
it.
flap, flap, flap.
No,
Anyway.
stop flapping.
Okay, so
Freaking bare feet. Anyway.
That's the noise you make? Wow.
okay.
Shut up.
So yes, you're inside. This is
I'll
very
turn
warm.
around.
It's very comfortable. You can see there's a small little fireplace to the left-hand side. Behind you, on both walls, there is floor-to-ceiling stained glass frosted windows. As well as directly opposite, there is various large sofas, rugs, throws, and pillows and things like that dotted around the place. There's small little tables and chairs, stools. There is an assortment of shelves, like on the left-hand side, just on the far side of the. Okay, so yes, there is some shelves and there's
Before I
various
get
ornaments
to
and books and things like that.
drawn with this room, what I do is, if I'm hearing the flappy noises, I'll turn around straight away and then I will say, "What's up?"
Nostriel just came out saying that dinner will be ready soon, and she's checking the guest room for Morwen and Dúlintrast.
Okay. Has she
So-
said where dinner is then, or like?
She
What?
said for us at the moment to meet by the fountain where we were earlier.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you want to wait by the fountain, I'll go back to the room, get myself ready quickly. It won't take me long, and then I'll meet you. I'll come find you guys.
I nod and I say, "Okay, see you by the fountain."
You say Nostriel's gone down to the guest room as well, yeah?
Yeah, she's gone down to the guest
Okay,
room to check
I'll
on.
ask her roughly where she wants me then, because I'll be the last one to arrive.
already
if
told
not
me.
Estel's alive. Yeah, but
She-
if you guys go off from the fountain to the actual dinner hall, because I've got to go and have a quick wash.
Yeah, I know, but she said for all of us when we're done to meet by the fountain. That's what she said to me.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll see you back in the by the fountain.
Okay.
And he said, "In the fountain there."
In the fountain.
Dinner fountain, if you wish. I will head back
Oh,
quickly
shoot.
to the thing, so I can catch up with Nostriel.
Okay, Nostriel is in here now. Nostriel is talking with Morwen. Morwen is more or less sorted herself out. Like Nostriel is just looking around to see. She knows where Zabi's at. Zabi is ready for dinner, waiting by the fountain. Theo is someplace behind her. She needs to go and find Morwen. She's found Morwen and tells her that she needs to that what it is. She's just checking in to make sure that everybody's happy and everybody's got what they need. And that dinner will be started shortly, or dinner will be begin shortly. Dúlintrast,
Yes.
you're in the bathroom still. You can hear Nostriel talking to Morwen outside, saying, "Is everything okay? Is everything fine? Is everybody comfortable? Dinner will be starting shortly. They're just ready to sort it out." Like,
I hear Nostriel saying this. I say, "Okay, thank you. Still getting bathed over here, but thank you."
okay. She says, if everybody's ready, what they'll do is they'll meet outside by the fountain, and then she'll take you through the dining hall.
Okay, I'll see you at the fountain.
Theo,
I come into the guest house.
you're into the guest house. You're in the first kind of the small living area sort of thing, where there's all the chairs and small east facing living room.
Mm.
Nostriel comes through the doorway, which adjoins onto the bedroom and the sleeping area, and she says that she looks at you.
Hello.
And
Yes, I know. I haven't had chance. Everyone's taken a very long time in the bathroom.
which he says, well, dinner will start in 10 minutes.
No worries. If you want, I can meet you into the dining hall. I know Zabi said to meet you by the pond, but obviously, fountain.
Yes,
obviously you
fountain.
can see that I am not prepared
Okay,
yet.
well, it's through the main entrance, and it's on the right-hand side.
Alright, I'll find it.
You can't miss it. You can't miss it. It's on the. It's
I'll
through
follow the
main
smell of
entrance.
food.
It's through the main entrance and on the right-hand side.
I have a very keen nose. I was going to say snout then. Nose.
Okay. God.
Oh dear lord.
Well
His
done.
nose when food's up.
Okay.
You like
Um,
me then in real life?
Nostriel's ready. She says that she'll start heading out shortly.
No, Shell's ready. You mean Morwen?
Morwen.
Both
Oh,
of them
sorry,
are ready.
Morwen. Nostriel's heading out already.
Yeah.
Nostriel's heading back out.
Hmm.
Zabi, you can see Nostriel coming back out. You assume that she's already spoken to everybody else in the guest
Okay.
quarters. You see Morwen following.
Okay, so yeah, okay.
I go closer to the bathroom door and I go, Theo, you... Theo?
Theo, oh, that's
Wow,
me.
Theo, that's me. How much did I
Yeah,
drink?
my chair keeps squeaking. What the beep?
I go to the door and Theo bangs on his door and goes, Dúlintrast, hurry up!
I don't respond.
Oh my god.
And then I go sit on my table, my bed, chair.
Okay.
I go sit on
Yeah.
a chair.
You go sit.
Wait for him.
So, I'm kind of just like, I finished up cleaning up the bathroom. Hair soaking wet. Because I've just washed out whatever was I put in it, like soap or something. And I come out with the towel like around my privates. And just say, okay. I kind of like rain out my hair and kind of like turn my back to Theo.
Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
And Theo sees what I type.
Long type of hair drifting down
No.
behind his back.
Yeah.
No, my hair is going over my shoulder.
Okay.
It's like on my chest, my hair.
Okay. So you typing what you want Theo to see.
Yes, I'll type to Theo.
Okay. Morwen
Here's a
is-
tattoo of a naked lady. Oh my god!
Ah, Lee, you have some odd imagination.
Okay, so Estel.
Yeah, I'll take it. I think that's the last one. Alright,
You said that like 5 minutes ago.
yeah,
so
but
last
this
one,
is,
it's
that
a-
was the last one for now, and the rest
Okay, she
have to
suggests
be
that
researched in
she
the.
will take you down to the dining hall, if that's all the questions you have for her at the moment. Yeah?
Oh yeah, wait. Dinner. Should I like clean myself first?
No time.
Oh no, I'm gonna be the only one dirty then.
Mm,
They did have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
that's true, actually. So your fault, Ellie.
Sorry, there was there was questions that were kind of answered, but I need to confirm them, and then there was questions that got raised by this discussion that I needed to
You didn't
clarify.
have to explain yourself. I know.
And now I'm still
Don't worry
dirty
about it.
with brushed hair, though, at least.
Well, at least, yeah. But
okay.
she says that you must be fairly hungry, so
I can starve myself as long as I look pretty.
Oh god.
That never gets old.
Yeah. Okay.
The thoughts of Estelle.
So Estelle, glad you have us escorting you just past like kind of a small open living room area, past the storage cupboards. Yes. Past the open cooking area, the small kitchen. Past Nostriel's room. Yes, and bathroom. Nostriel's bathroom, and then into a dining room at the end of the corridor. In there you can see that there's a very large table. Yes. In the
Yes.
middle. There's also a fairly small table to one side, which seems to have it seems to be prepared for some kind of a breakfast. There is there's glass walls on almost 3 sides of it. Yes. And then there's a double door that seems to lead out east onto a kind of like a slightly covered outdoor breakfast eating area.
Can I remind myself, was this my room?
Which one?
The one I
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to remind myself because
Yes.
I can remember.
So this is a very bright daylight east, like north and east facing dining room. It's got white marble floors and it's got a marble fireplace. It's got various tables laid out with cutlery and plates and like coffee and things like that out on service as well. There is a double door that leads out onto an outdoor east-facing breakfast veranda kind of thing, slightly covered.
Oh.
Okay, very, very, very similar to the breakfast room in Rivendell. Okay.
Do you see?
I see Dúlintrast then, and what I do is, as I stand up, I sort of walk towards him, and I very,
He's outside now.
very like low-toned, calmly say, like, "What happened to your back?"
Is like when Theo sees me, I'm slightly bent over, like trying to pick up a piece of clothing or something. And
I'd towel whip him.
No, you don't. Yeah, you do.
I will take that as in character if you keep
Yeah.
if you keep saying those kind of things, Lee. I'm gonna take that as in character, and it will
Well,
happen.
if he says,
I might start doing it, to be honest.
Oh crap!